Hi guys, it's me, Rachel. I'm a psychotherapist working in a SEMH setting in education. So today I wanted to talk about BAME mental health and common misdiagnoses you get within the healthcare system. So when you're looking at diagnoses within mental health, you can get the big ones, for example, depression, anxiety, PTSD, so on and so forth. And when looking at BAME mental health, we can see that there's common spikes within this. So, for example, one fact which I would like to share is, for example, Black individuals are more likely to get diagnosed with schizophrenia in compared to their counterparts of Caucasian individuals. But why is this? So it's commonly researched that this misdiagnosis or this misconception between diagnoses in mental health is a common reoccurrence. And we as psychotherapists, we as psychologists and mental health professionals kind of want to uncover why is this. So for BAME individuals, one big thing which has been a big spike is that BAME individuals often aren't given the resources to seek out support. So this could be due to the geographical location, responses and what their knowledge is in mental health, and in general, their understanding about mental health in their self. So this kind of then leads them to having that lack of support within their own community, which then leads them to not being able to seek out wider support. Another issue within BAME mental health is kind of the group in sense of the community in which medical practitioners are working for. So we see often that individuals seeking out support, especially in therapy, want individuals who are like-minded, similar to themselves, and that they understand themselves in these settings. But finding them, especially for BAME individuals, can be quite difficult. So for example, if you're an Asian individual, female, and you have such certain cultural expectations, and you have a completely different individual to yourself, and you can't relate to this individual trying to seek out support, you're never going to engage with them and want to open up in the best way possible. This is what then leads to more cultural differences and misconceptions regarding diagnoses in mental health, as well as in healthcare in itself in general. So we have to be very much proactive and be very much open about our understanding and knowledge for individuals who are different to ourselves. For myself, as a BAME individual, I have to constantly be looking at the diversity and differences within each of individuals who I work with. This can even be for just not even my own race and ethnicity, but other factors, for example, my own gender, a variety of factors. But then going back to the original topic of BAME mental health, we want to understand why is this diagnosis keep on happening? And I guess you can look to big factors, for example, a big thing which we look at, for example, in the UK is the DSM. So this is a diagnostic board with a diagnostic program manual which you look at, I guess, and it gives you all the information about different mental health conditions which an individual might go through. These are very dated and they have to be updated quite often, and they often don't comply to different cultural differences which individuals from a variety of settings might come from. So for example, cultural practices about mental health may not be spoken about in the same way which is done in Western societies. And when you cross-examine them, I guess you can say that there is this big difference, and it leads individuals to having this disparity between the two. For us moving forward, we want to very much be proactive in improving our knowledge on BAME mental health, changing policies, being proactive in speaking about it within our communities and showing that it is not something that individuals should shy upon. Speaking about things is very important, and if we're all able to share upon our medical conditions and our mental health experiences, we can say that it is not something which we are going to shy upon, and that we are all individuals who are united and have a united front together. And that is a really big thing in which individuals should all try and be proactive to build upon. So to conclude, I guess what I wanted to say is BAME mental health is a very important factor, as well as everyone's mental health. But being able to share upon our conditions, share upon our experiences, and being able to openly talk about it might help us to create change and to create a more effective society where we're all able to seek the same amounts of help and treatment, and everyone can be on that equality and have that united front where we can all seek the same support where possible. Thank you.